Is it all right if I sit down?
Well, if you must.
Oh, that's better. My legs are killing me. I'm not in your way, am I? I wouldn't want to knock your arm, spoil your picture.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I only came in to get out of the rain. I prefer to eat outside. I usually go to the park during my lunch break. I work in that large glass building on the industrial estate, the research labs. Bus stop's right outside, only takes 5 minutes. I hate working there. You'd think they'd look after the place, but they don't. It's a nightmare to keep clean. Dust everywhere. Oh, I like that.
What?
Your drawing is very good.
It's just a rough sketch.
It's that painting on the wall, isn't it? Well, part of it. It's excellent. You're an artist, aren't you?
What? An art student.
Really? You look too old. Are all those yours? Those drawings? You're very clever, talented. You must have been here ages.
Well, I've been studying this painting for days.
Really?
Yeah, making sketches, trying to understand the artist. His technique, getting to his skin. I've become totally absorbed, lose all track of time. I even forget to eat. But my tutor's very pleased with me. I'm 2/3 of the way through my dissertation and I'm hoping to get a distinction.
You must be starving. Here, look. Do you want a sandwich?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, go on. You can't go without food. It's bad for you.
But it's your lunch, isn't it?
Well, don't worry, there's plenty. I always pack too much, usually finish up feeding what's left to the pigeons. They're sardines in tomato sauce. I've always had a taste for tangy food, so have the pigeons. Have you?
Well, it depends.
Well, I suppose you're used to better, like caviar and foie gras. You're obviously well off.
I've never tasted caviar and I'm not sure what foie gras is and actually I've never tasted sardines either.
You haven't? How odd. Still, there's always a first time for everything. Go on, try one. Go on, fish is good for your brain.
Maybe I will. Thank you. That research centre, they do works on allergies, don't they? Trying to find cures.
Well, they pretend it's to help humanity, but it's really to make money. Everything's about making profits these days. Hard-nosed businessmen.
There's no time for art.
No.
So I'd have thought a research centre would have been spotless.
Well, they pretend it's to help humanity, but really it's to make money. Everything's about making profits these days. Hard-nosed businessmen.
No time for art.
No.
You'd think a research centre would be spotless.
Well, the labs are, but the offices, litter everywhere. They just leave all their rubbish lying around for others to pick up. Oh, I should warn you, they make your breath stink. Sardines, fishy, bit smelly.
Actually, you're wrong, you know.
No, they do. Ask the people I work with.
No, I meant about me. Despite my accent, I'm not well off. I never have been. My father worked for a funeral director and my mother was a dentist receptionist. Well, not anymore. My father's in a home and mother's not with us anymore. I'm afraid they always felt that I was a failure. I never did very well academically at school when I was younger, but I always loved art. I'm what's called a mature student. The others, the younger students, they call me Grandad.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind. They mean it in the nicest way.
I meant about your mother.
My mother?
Passing away.
Oh no, she isn't dead. She just moved away to the Isle of Wight.
What's she doing?
My mother?
No, the woman in the picture.
Oh. What do you think she's doing?
Well, I'm not sure. It's very menacing. And the painter, what's his name?
Magritte. René Magritte.
Yes, him. Why did he paint it like that? I mean, it looks like a man and a woman having a wrestling match. I mean, he sort of fits into her outline and her face. It's not a woman's face, is it? At least if it is, she's not very pretty.
It's all about male aggression towards women. It's a reversal of the laws of space. It's surrealism, and that means...
I know what surrealism means, but why did he paint them like that?
To show how a husband and wife, how How he occupies her when they're... Look, it's sexual, not to everyone's taste.
No, go on. What does it mean?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
McGregor explored the workings of the mind, dreams. He was a consummate technician and he...
Consummate?
Yes, that means...
I know what it means, but the workings of the mind, the consummate technician?
McGregor explored the symbols of the unconscious mind, transcended realistic scenes to show the inner feelings. It's an intellectual process. I didn't think you'd understand.
In a nutshell, this painting's saying all men are pigs.
Well, no, not really. But it is about male aggression. The primal conflict over sex when the man controls and the woman tolerates. You don't like it, do you?
Oh no, I do. It's very clever. You'd never guess he had all that in his mind when he painted it.
But what we see isn't always what we think it is. I mean, you thought I was well off. The fact is I spent a lifetime working in a garage, hated it, and made a life change. Now to look at me, you wouldn't believe that I used to be a mechanic.
Did you enjoy it?
Mending cars.
No, the sardine sandwich.
Oh, yes. It was very nice, thank you.
Only not many do.
Everyone's tastes are different.
Like with paintings.
Each to his own.
Maybe I'll do what you've done and make a career change. I was always good at drawing at school and I'd love to know more.
Yes, why not?
Oh, look at the time. I must go. I don't want to miss my bus. It took me ages to do the shopping and I don't want to lose my job.
But I thought you hated working there, keeping it clean, picking up other people's litter, sweeping up the dust.
I'm not a cleaner. I'm a scientist.
A scientist?
I'm a microbiologist. I look for cures for hypersensitivity disorders, examine particles of dust, bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa, that kind of thing. It's all very technical, difficult to understand. Don't look so surprised. Appearances can be deceptive. Oh, but I better go. Even scientists can get the sack. Will you be here tomorrow?
Where else?
I'll come back and you can tell me how you financed your career move.
Yeah. Yes, but on one condition.
What's that?
I provide lunch.
All right, it's a deal. Caviar and foie gras.
No, I don't think so. Sardine sandwiches.